What's going on, guys? This right here is my 2022 FX350 that I have converted to street legal. So these bikes are a 6-speed enduro bike that don't have all the emissions you'd see on the FEs. But from the factory, these do come with a plate. They just don't come with all the required lights for them to be street legal. So what I went ahead and did is I made my own light kit for this bike, and I'm gonna show you that right now. So we'll go to the handlebars. Right here is a super basic switch that I got off Amazon. This red light button here turns on all my running lights. So these right here are running lights and turn signals. They just wrap right around the forks. They're super discreet and they're actually really bright. It's hard for the camera to pick up on that. And we'll go to the rear. Super simple plate light with a tail light. The turn signals are integrated in here and the brake light all in one unit. And we'll go ahead and I have the turn signal switch here. I'll go ahead and flip these on. Pretty cool. It's like the kind of like the Mustang tail lights. And once I switch it back to the neutral position, it turns right back to a running light. As far as the headlight goes, I just have a simple switch here. This just turns on the low beam. I do not have high beams wired yet, but this low beam seems to be enough to get me by. But this bike here, I did end up buying some Supermoto wheels and tires just to have a little bit more fun on the road. And you know what? I think it was worth it. I do still have the dirt wheels and I put those on every once in a while, but for the road, these things are hard to beat. And one thing I do want to mention is, so this bike here does come with a smaller stator compared to the FE, which is the street legal model of these bikes that come with all the lights. So you do have to watch what kind of lights you put on here. They do make upgraded stators that have a higher output, so you can power some crazy lights. But being I went with all these LEDs, I think like this headlight's only 6 watts, and these here can't be too much at all either. They don't draw that much power. So believe it or not, I've been okay with this stock stator running these lights here. And I do have the fan, so this thing probably will pull the most power. But whenever I'm running on the road, this fan never kicks on. This fan only kicks on if I'm ever in tight technical trails and not getting enough airflow through that radiator. So on the road, I don't really have to worry about that fan kicking on while I have all these lights on, because that might be too much for the stator and it might cause a significant draw on the battery then. But I have yet to run into that issue. And I do, eventually I probably will end up upgrading the stator and setting up this headlight to run high beams, low beams. And I think there is even like a running light in here. But for now, this setup seems to work pretty well and I've been happy with it. I already have a couple videos of this bike on my channel, and I do have a unboxing video and a review of these KKE Supermoto wheels. If that stuff interests you, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.